Have to say, 6 perfect darts at the start of the biggest leg of the match, and he wasn't going to lose the set from there. So 2-all, and despite
100.
all the drama, all 4 sets have been won on throw. So 2 apiece. Race to 4 to go through to the last 16 and potentially set up a clash with the certain Mr. Taylor.
Yeah, suddenly springing to life the match. Nicholson responding to Wright, throwing down the gauntlet with a 90 finish, 25-25 tops, by hitting a 180, following up with another one, getting the crowd involved again, but this time more positively, one has to say. 37, 42 three-figure scores against 36, and when you look at 5 180s there, Stuart, 21 140s, yes, Nicholson the superior player on the scoring.
But it's the finishing that's mattered. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 180 t-shirts. We've seen 5 180s from Paul Nicholson, but we've seen 26 missed darts and a double from Paul Nicholson. Despite that job, he's still averaging 94.
161.
That's how well he's scoring. A 94 average with all those missed darts and a double.
You're right, impressive. Well, 5 men will go home tonight, say we've been there, won the t-shirt.
Now then, 128. This would break the throw. Treble 20 would lead the bull. So a chance here for Wright, whose finishing has been 41. Spot on for the main.
62.
Yeah, 62 he wants. Treble 10 will leave double 16. Now 12 tops, that's the way he went last time anyway. And he likes this tops, doesn't he? Served him well in general, served him well again. No problem there for Peter Wright. Holding himself together very nicely. Right in the middle, right in the meat of the double. Marginally ahead. It's actually 10-8 to Wright in legs, but it's not match play, it's set play, and he's now set to play. And how? What a match this is turning out to be.
60.
As I said earlier, far from a classic, but full of intrigue. Questions to be asked and answered. Sometimes being answered positively, sometimes not.
I think one thing's for sure.
100.
As we look at the scores, the averages, 93 Nicholson, and well, you can see there, despite all the missed doubles, but it's the finishing that matters. And, you know, 10 out of 22 is pretty good.
80.
And Wright is doing it right on the finishing. Nicholson all wrong. I just wonder, Peter Wright, you know, would never have played
55.
not just a match of this importance, but will never have played a match of this distance before. Not in set play, and we may well go to 7 sets here.
Yes, Nicholson 2 years ago, quarter-finalist. We'll know all about it, been there. And stayed the course. So into new territory possibly if this set goes the distance
85.
in legs, certainly. Hamilton and Thornton, well, we're waiting to follow this particular match. They'll be down there in the practice room. And Stuart tonight, Colin Lloyd back on stage against a man who's a left-hander there who's really taken this tournament by storm.
60.
Well, that could be the match of the day. Adrian Lewis against Mark Durbridge, and then Taylor back on the big stage at the Ali Pali against the Dane Per Larsen. The winner of that plays the winner of this here. 2 sets apiece, Nicholson and Wright.
100.
It took King Alfred to beat the Danes all those years ago. Lawson is certainly a talented player, vastly experienced, cool as a cucumber. So
67.
Taylor the Great tonight might just do him, we'll see.
It was noticeable though, just reading 1 or 2 of the morning papers, Per Larsen was saying he'd be happy to win 2 or 3 legs in the match, and I suppose that says it all, doesn't it?
Don't take any notice of that. He's kidding you, folks. I
134.
remember Hoffman beat Anderson. I mentioned it a time or two back in 1990. 17 leaves 117. Now then, 68 scored, 66 left. Which way does he go? Treble 10, bull. Treble 14, bull. He preferred. Would have left double 8, and he's been good at that, in fairness.
Same equation then for Wright. And this would break the throw. So Nicholson will be back to make it one leg apiece.
94.
In set 5, potentially out of 7 sets. First to 4. So double 16 to level it up.
No problem there. And I think you've got to go back a long way to when Paul Nicholson last hit double 16. He's had to rely largely on the double 8. Times on double top. And, well, the score
60.
couldn't be more close. It's 2-2, 1-1. Away we go again. Only 60 from Wright. Can Nicholson punish him? Even a treble here would help.
60.
Well, difficult to call this now. Really, really is. Just see if Peter Wright can last the distance the longer this game goes on.
82.
Well, important last dart on treble 19. He knows it.
It's not physical tiredness as much as mental tiredness, the ability to concentrate, the ability to remain focused. The mind can
81.
begin to wander. Oh, there's a lovely sight, it's a lovely action. You know, the referees will tell you this. Any one of these top referees who are on the stage will tell you that often
100.
you get to a point where your mind can start to wander, and you've really got to work to keep your mind on the match, to keep your mind on totally on what's happening, and they all do it quite brilliantly, frankly. It can happen to them as well as the players.
140.
Yep. Nicholson perhaps believing again with a great first dart from Peter Wright. Nicholson's flights
137.
cool under pressure, they say. New flights as well, new smaller pear-shaped flights, but cool under pressure. He has to be for the next half hour if he wants to go through to the last 16 of the World Championship.
50. Peter require 122.
Yeah, pear-shaped he may be, but he's no conference player. Wants to be Premier League, doesn't he? So they all want to be Premier League. 18's here. Is it
98.
in? Well, it's a good effort, certainly was, to leave 24. So, no doubt this time, if he gets 2 treble 20s, what he'll do.
So Peter Wright, 45% checkout success
42.
rate.
Peter require 24.
To edge ahead once again in this match.
And as far as I recall, the first time we've seen double 12 used in this match. That in itself is unusual. There it is, Virgin Territory, right in the middle of the double. And 11 out of 23, 48%. Means that Peter Wright, certainly the more impressive on the outer tram
60.
lines in this match, and only 60 from Nicholson. What a big leg now, Stuart. If Wright can hit the treble, 2 of them even better, this could be interesting.
26.
Well, he couldn't. Bit of tiredness coming in, but as you suggested, John, I think it's more mental fatigue than anything else. Nicholson here, that's four really poor darts in this leg. Got to find a big treble, surely.
81.
Yeah, well, 81 will have to do. Oh, he's rectifying that 26, isn't he? Another treble here, and it will make it
95.
95, well, fancy Nicholson somehow, but neither player here can afford to slip again, particularly Nicholson. Got to win this leg, got to break back in the next, get a wayward dart.
Yeah. Nicholson just win this, then we reach one of those massive pivotal moments again, don't we? Another deciding leg. Yes, Nicholson has got to win this leg to take us there, and again dropping short with the first dart.
Do you know, I've always wanted to meet the Prince of Dorking.
100.
All types.
Well, nip and tuck again in this important leg. Fifth set.
Well, what an opportunity
42.
that opens up for Wright. It really does now. A ton plus will give him a very clear chance of taking this set. And he is most certainly. He started the leg with 26. He could finish it with tops after his second 180. 140 that was, sorry Stuart, it was 140.
Yeah.
It was 180 he wanted, wasn't it?
Well, that dart there at the ball was as poor dart. This has been a poor leg
57.
in another genuinely poor set for Nicholson.
Yeah, brilliant last visit to Wright, sets this up. Is he going to get the double top? Which a double 10 to give him a 3 sets to 2 advantage? An absolute must, and that's the equivalent of Nicholson's miss. At double 4 in the first set, in my view.
Well, you may be right. Is that a turning point in this match? We'll find out very soon. He's going to have one dart here at tops to take the set into a deciding leg.
58.
Oh, it hurts, it hurts. Double 5 for Wright. He's had a chance at this before and got it. It was a big leg he won on double 5 earlier. It was with the third dart he got it then. Is it going to be this time for the set still? Yes, yes. I don't blame him. The nerves are jangling. His arms are loose. He wants to make sure, double sure it goes in the green. You can't blame Snakebite. He did it there. He took his chance. He used his experience. He knew he had to. And Nicholson is in big trouble.
Someone fetch the lard. Everyone's got an opinion.